Welcome back to the Lottery Detective. Today we are working with Florida, February the 24th, 2016. Okay, in Florida we had the 273239. Now, what I'm looking at with working with this workout is my strategy because I see a lot of numbers that came from last week drawing on the 18th, which was Thursday, and I'm looking for Thursday numbers. Now, I have found the 932 and the 239 in both workouts that relates to this number that was their evening drawing. Now, Michigan also had the same number, and New Jersey, and that's 392 and 392 in both states. So there's three states that actually have this number was drawn yesterday. Now, what I did, you may want to look at Michigan, which I did. Michigan, the 392, and New Jersey, 392. The crossover numbers are 069, 415, 514, and 910. Now, I did some history, but not to the extent that I did with Georgia. Also, with Georgia on that 304 and the 807 that I put at the bottom of the board, I remember. And I put the date February the 25th, 2015. That was wrong information. Um, I went back to when I started evaluating the workout and found out that it did not fall on that date. But anyway, the point is this that mistake, 304, came exactly like that in Tennessee yesterday morning. Illinois got 304 evening, New Mexico 043, Virginia 043, and Ontario 043. So there's four states in outside country that benefited from that little mistake. But with Michigan and New Jersey getting the same number, people that are watching the video, you may want to use this workout as well. Now, I did my history in this manner. You can do strategy like this. Go back, 5 years back or whatever, but I went 6 years back because a lot of my information I keep for, 5, 6, 7 years before I toss it out. But you can go to one of your host websites and they may give you back a year. But if you want extensive history information, you go back to your state lottery website and they will give you the information from the beginning of their games. Now, the history was 055. We're looking at from last year. I did a rundown and I only used the last four digit because it was relevant to this number and this number. Now, the strategy again with Florida, I noticed Florida has not had a double. You want to consider a double. You also been getting a lot of primary numbers this week, especially in your evening drawing. You may want to consider a secondary number like a double. Now, the other thing is what number will come back from the numbers that was drawn on the 24th. A 9 may come back, or maybe a 3. These are little things you want to consider as you making your selection. Now, we did see one other thing I need to point out. I made a video on repeats. Now, with this number being from here to here, well, it fell last week, and this number fell last Friday. This was last Thursday, and this was last Friday. You possibly could be getting a repeat. But you see how your numbers are connecting. The 857 last Friday, and we're considering these two numbers. That's why I say you may want to consider repeat. When you do your history, you want to also look what numbers are appearing um, the most. The 109 has been falling, 5, the 6 is in the 4, 4, 5, 6. And I think Florida has gotten a 014 earlier in the month. But what families has not fallen in your state? And I did not see a lot of the 0, the 1-4 family, and that's this right here. Now, you may want to go do a workout on Michigan and New Jersey because the numbers fell in a different order than what Florida drawings were. 239, and you can do a workout on 392. And that's where I got the crossovers from the order of Michigan and New Jersey. But that's all I have for you today. Don't forget that when you seek numbers that are continue being in your workout each day, most likely those numbers are going to come forward sooner than you think possibly. But it was signs from last week that this number, if you saw them any other days, you just jot them down, play them for 3 days and see if they will not fall. But this is all I have for you today on Florida. But I thank you so much for watching.